Oh no. Let me, garbage. Is on? Good. Go. Okay. Alright. I need to make us quiet. Make us do a quiet. Oh, we actually have somebody here. Good, you're just in time to hear me finish eating this piece of pizza. Give me a minute. I'll get to the opening. I usually have done it by now, but I'm eating this pizza. It's pizza time. That's definitely not my save file. Okay, yeah. That's my save file. I still got like, oh my god, there's so much pizza. You're gonna give me a minute here. Oh, fuck. I totally left my drink out in the living room. Good, great, grand. Come with me on this journey and we'll see just how far I can take this controller away from the system. Did I even put water in it? I think I put water in it. I'm pretty sure. I did that. Yes. Alright, I have my water. Oh, the ice is all melted. Fuck. Fuck my life. Oh, fucking. Oh, God. Almost dropped it. That's not my save slot. Yeah. No. There you are. Alright, I still got some pizza left, but we're gonna jump into this because I got a ways to go today. And I don't need to be an hour into this fucking thing and then do my opening. Alright, here it goes for your fucking viewing pleasure. Hello, greetings and salutations, my dearest darlings. It is I, the ineffable TG Demento. I feel like I'm reading from a script. I'm not. I've just done this enough times now that I'm like, it's this fucking thing. And welcome to another glorious adventure. Oh god, the fucking headset came right out, didn't it? It's just a little nipple that I stick into my ear. Is all this is. Again, not my safe slot. That's the one I want. There we go. Alright, just give me a second. I'm doing like 5 things at once. You just had to text me. If that's you watching me right now, and I'm trying to respond to this fucking text as you're watching me, I'm gonna get mad at you. I'm gonna get mad. And I'm gonna know because you're not gonna be able to help but laugh. Give me a minute. Do what you need. To do you best. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna see. If you're gonna respond to this shit. 5 minutes in, I haven't even started playing. So, yes, read-only memories, story-driven, fully voiced game. Basically, me running a movie. Here we are again. This is a guy. It's Charlie Nova. Look at him. I like it. He's like space Stephen Colbert. I'm not gonna even try and explain what's going on here because I don't really remember. Do I have to talk to you? Oh wait. What does it do?
Let me know how it goes with the murderous hacker thing. My ROM will call your ROM.
Yeah, that's an appropriate line. Okay, so that's right. There's like a hacker man is murdering and people, and I gotta go figure out some shit. Who's you? Oh, okay. That's all you got for me, huh? Alright. What about you? What you got going on? How you doing?
Oh, go right on through.
I already did that. I'm leaving now. What am I? Oh, right, okay, here we go. To Nanya's.
This looks like
Gotta go
the spot.
check out Nanya's business.
I'm awfully nervous.
Enjoy that
and
chewing,
still
because I got
shaken up.
a fair amount of pizza left.
Let's hurry and get out of here.
What you got? Cactus. Oh, this is the fucking wrestlers. Neat.
Our aerodynamic assault will rain down on you from the heavenly skies!
That's what she fucking said in the coffee shop. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought it was.
I think this is the place, but of course it lacks any appropriate signage.
It's because
Frankly,
it's
the
not
state
your
of this
business.
industry and the current political climate don't give me much hope for my own legal status when word inevitably gets out about me. Regulation regarding cybernetic implants is a massive intersection between medical and tech industries. I'm rather surprised the Human Protection Act was even passed, but I suppose the possibility of hybrid genetics being passed on to offspring meant there was a considerable push from biotech companies due to patent law, and the laws about cybernetics got tacked on.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm just ranting. This entire investigation has been frustrating.
Yeah, you're telling me. I've been
Let's get
listening
in there and get this
to you
over
this whole
with.
time. No, man, I want to go full brick.
Hold up there, Speedy.
Who's this motherfucker? Okay.
I've never seen the two of you around here before, and I know everybody. Why don't you let me know what's going on here first before you start barging through people's doors? Feel me?
I should have seen this coming, just from the music alone.
Hello?
I've already met a man named Starfucker, so like this is not that far a leap.
We're just here to speak to Nanya about something.
Okay, so I just checked to make sure my microphone was on. Just checked. Alright.
Just got into town and you're already asking favors from folks, huh?
What is this motherfucker?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. my
Why do you have a
little friend.
microphone? There's no speakers. There's nothing.
What?
Oh my goodness. I'm doing a thing. What? Alright, give me a minute. I gotta go poke Katie about something, I guess. What? Yeah, you got drink. Oh, okay. I appreciate it. I got some more drink. Say hi, Katie. Say hi to the stream. We're doing a ROM. Got me a soda. Soda good for me. Oh yeah. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Shit. That was a lot of sounds coming out of me all at once.
No, it's not like that. Listen, we don't want any trouble, but we're kind of in a hurry.
Alright.
trouble. There's no trouble here. We can be friends.
Okay.
I like this one. You're a little more street smart than your blue bot buddy here. I see. No, I like you two. You're cool in my book.
That was really random.
And since we're all such good friends now, maybe you'll be willing to give back to the community and do a favor for your new pal for Moolah first.
Oh my fucking god, no. No, I'm gonna kill myself. No, you can't call yourself that. Thank you.
Don't you worry about that.
God, let's fucking dodge my damn
You
question.
see,
Fuck
I'm
you.
a budding street musician.
You sing about the street?
Working on my next big hit. Feel me?
Alright, no. No, I don't feel you, dude. You kinda already make me
But
angry.
I'm sort of stuck on a few lines. I just gotta get these last few rhymes right. Maybe you could share a little of your creativity with me and see what we come up with.
You gotta be kidding me.
And it'll be fun.
What are you trying to do? What is this? Is this... Oh god, no. Is it a rhythm game?
Are you sure about this?
I mean, yes, I will play the rhythm game. I am your mom, so you have to do what I tell you.
You know how important this has become.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, I don't feel
Time is
like...
of the essence.
So is rap battles, so...
You don't have time to not help me.
Oh, good. Alright, controller's gonna die soon. That's fucking great. You don't have the time to not help me.
Huh?
What do you think would take longer? Helping an up-and-coming singer-songwriter finish a guaranteed worldwide hit? Or you could ignore me and maybe I'll send over an anonymous tip to the Neo SFPD.
Oh, okay.
You see, I know for a fact that everything inside this shop here is 100% legal. But I bet whatever you got in your mind sure ain't.
Oh, goodness.
Even if they didn't find anything, it'd take the rest of the day to iron out.
Oh, okay. This guy's an asshole.
People like you don't come down here for anything boring.
Oh, goodness.
We clean up good. How well do you cover your tracks when you're in such a hurry, I wonder?
This guy is a sneaky bitch. Sneaky
This
bitch.
isn't good.
I'm good. I was said, let's do the rap battle.
If Lexi in particular gets suspicious and starts tracking
Alright,
us
hold on
down,
a second
things
here.
will become rougher for us. Not to mention all the other people it could indirectly affect. This whole case is life or death.
Kind of a dramatic rhyme, ain't it? But I made my point clear. If you don't help me out, I'll make sure you never get in to see Nanya at all. He's my buddy. Done me a favor or two, so I return him when I'm asked.
He's an insane person. You're an insane person. Do your
That's
fucking
how we
rap
do
battle.
things around here.
I'm done. I'm done with your shit. Let's rap battle.
I knew you'd see it my way.
I mean, he's literally just asking,
All
hey,
you
what
gotta
rhymes
do
with
is
this?
help me complete my rhymes, you dig? A couple of them are just missing a word or two, but if I really want to make this song fantastic, I'm gonna need some killer inspiration.
Okay, do I have to, like,
It's gonna be super
collect
fair.
inspiration points?
Anyway, you ready for this?
I mean, I can't do that.
Gonna give it a shot? That's what I like to hear.
It was gonna be a fucking, like, road race across the fucking wasteland to get to the other side of the map.
Here's the first line I'm having trouble with.
sound enthused.
You ready?
I've been ready. Suck a fool.
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of, hang on a second.
This is...
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of my holiday cheer.
Yeah, that was super obvious.
Hey, yeah, that totally works.
You couldn't have come up with that on your own.
Great idea, thanks a ton.
Too bad I was singing about summer.
Here's the next line. Ready? Pay attention now.
Okay, calm down. Just do the bit, and I will pick the
If you
obviously
bring
correct
mistletoe, you
answer.
knock me off my guard. And if you want my number,
I'll try way too hard.
You know, for this one, I don't think words are gonna be enough. I'm gonna need some inspiration to make it come together. If you've got anything to show me that you think will help me out, let me know. If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. But if you want my number, I'll let you scan my ID card. Hey, that totally works.
Way too obvious. No, way too obvious.
Really, thanks so much. I'd never be able to write a song like this without you.
Oh goodness, you got real, like friendly real
A
quick.
Christmas-themed love song?
Goodness.
Aren't those supposed to be pretty tacky?
All right, now I need your help with just one more line. I promise it's the last one. This one's been driving me up a wall. I hope you can tackle it as well as you did the others. Ready? Here we go. This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a nice pair of,
Headphones,
Damn it.
obviously. Are you kidding
This
me?
is getting embarrassing.
It's so obvious. No, fuck off.
There's no way to salvage
Like,
this one without some seriously fresh
Item literally number
inspiration,
one
yo.
from the beginning of the fucking game.
Don't lose hope.
Don't talk to me. You've lost my respect. Taser gun.
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of GX Ultra beats.
Fuck off.
That doesn't rhyme. Oh man, you totally threw off my style with that.
Calm down. No headphones.
You might need to find some more I'm gonna keep thinking, but let me know if you come up with anything new.
Fuck off. No.
Haven't you ever rapped before?
Just that face. Alright. Headphones. Are you kidding me? It's just a box of donuts. Take the old
Wait,
donuts.
those are, sure, why not? We're already carrying spoiled milk.
I mean, we objectively, I've had the spoiled milk was item 2. And then I got fresh milk, put it in the fridge, and pulled it back out, and it was spoiled already. So, whatever.
Are those the new model? I didn't know they were out yet. Oh, I've been looking to pick up a pair as soon as, whatever. Consumer trash, same as everything else.
Oh my goodness. Alright, taser. I want to taser some bitches. Yeah, it doesn't.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Oh my god. You did not just say that to me. I just heard you laugh. That's so cute. Alright.
This is genius. The contrast of the art's colors to the walls, the way the letters stretch out, not to mention the accented punctuation amplifying the outcry. Who are the junks, and to whom are they unworthy?
Okay. These are headphones. I mean, they're headphones, man.
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of yummy Christmas scones.
Oh my fucking god. That's your dingus.
He does know those are donuts, right?
Whatever, no, rapping, it's fine. I won the rap battle.
Now that's what I call a tasty beat.
You're a tasty beat. Fucking Christmas ham.
That was amazing. I can't believe you pulled it off. Whatever you do for
I
work
pull
now,
off
it
a lot of
doesn't
things
matter.
right now, but
You should
get
become a
away from me.
musician.
Because you're not good.
We totally become rivals, and I bet you that. On second thought, you keep your day job. This is my territory. You hear me? But you did help out in a huge way, so I guess you're cool. Go on in and see Nanya whenever you want. I'll just be chilling out here, soaking up the inspiration of my surroundings, baby.
Here, you can keep the scones.
Oh, but
It
I
was
have.
nice meeting you, Formula.
Hey, you too, little Bob Blue. Hey, that kind of rhymes.
Let's go.
Oh goodness. Oh yeah, this is the cyberization place, isn't it? What? You had me. No, you fucking had me.
Hey, are you all right? You blacked out for a second.
Was there no achievement for that one? That's fucking great. Wow. Show me how to punch some people. There we go. Hey, but oh, you goodness. Touch him.
Can I help you?
Are you a robot? Are you robot man?
Nope. Nope, I don't know you. You got someone willing to vouch for you? If not, get out of my shop. Moolah? That guy's a hoot. Keeps out the riffraff and fakers, too. But seriously, where did you hear about me? Charlie. Yeah, I remember him. That TV guy runs his mouth a lot. Yeah. Paid good enough. Alright then, what can I do for you?
Robot man with a robot eye. He looks like an angry guy.
Sure, if that's what you want to call me. If your credit's clear, you can call me whatever you want. Enough foreplay. What can I do for you? A fresh install, custom firmware, maybe an upgrade? I can pretty much do it all.
I would
But
like
most
fingers
people
that
come
shoot
in here
rockets
for
off
VR
of my
implants.
rockets. Well, he does have two completely different robot eyes. That's fucking... He's like half Cyclops, half Cyborg. He's Cycloborg.
Turns out brain surgery is expensive, yeah?
We're in a bad situation. Local news articles are being mysteriously altered after they've been posted to the mesh, even while the originals are still online. Charlie Novas are being manipulated as well, and he pointed us in your direction. It didn't start happening until after he had his implant upgraded.
What are you, cops?
Calm
No,
down.
worse. You're journalists.
Yep.
Get the hell out of my shop! I have a business to run. I don't have time to answer shit about shit that don't got shit to do with me. You found the door before? Find it again.
Oh, goodness.
And tell Charlie he can get someone else to do him a rush job when he's back on stims and needs a workaround. He ain't welcome around here anymore.
Oh no, did I make a big mistake?
Give us a moment, please. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of being given the runaround by these meatbags.
Oh goodness.
We could just find some bribe or blackmail to get what
Meatbags
we want
is how
from
it
this
starts.
Nanya. But I think it's time to take matters into our own hands. I have an idea. Keep him occupied for a few minutes. Just do what you normally do and ask questions.
Okay, that's kind of meta.
Nothing about the blog post, though. We don't want to set him off. Just keep him talking. It'll only take a minute.
Are you gonna get going, or am I gonna have to call someone to make you get going? Damn straight. Now get out of here!
Jesus, like this feels like a real choice. Okay,
If anyone was going to hack Charlie's implant, you would have the best access.
oh goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Oh goodness, we might have
You
gone
think
full
you get to walk
aggro.
into my place of business and accuse me of installing malware onto a customer's implant? Fine, bring it on! My reputation is ironclad, and there just ain't no way Charlie's implant was ever touched. Messing with the firmware would make it light up like Christmas morning with user warnings. So unless he's been letting someone else dig around in his head, you'll be the one left looking like an asshole. No, they couldn't. VR interfaces require a hardline connection to receive I.O. So unless Charlie's been using a headset to route his ROM's HUD through it, there ain't no way to get into it. And if Charlie's installation got infected, I don't see what the hell that has to do with me.
Okay, this feels like
Tell him to
like
buy
this
some
is intense.
antivirus software and keep off the sketchy porn sites.
Hey.
End.
Not that you would care, but my creator Hayden died over this. You think we care about your reputation?
You're out of your damn mind, robot. I've done nothing wrong. Are we done? It is. Now you're ragging on my shop? Everything here is to code. End of story. I'm not doing anything illegal, unless you're some kind of corporate apologist and think factory warranties are sacrosanct.
Okay.
Just because I want to be discriminating with my clientele, doesn't mean I'm a crook. Tell you what, how about you get the hell out of my shop? And don't come back without a cop and a warrant, since you're so concerned about the public welfare. Yeah, whatever.
Did you get to do it? Did we do it? I'll touch it. Alright, we'll run. What do I do now? Do we do it? Can I go over here? Can I leave? Do we do it?
You may not know this, but I have a finely tuned sense of electromagnetic fields. All ROMs do.
Oh, okay.
We need to be able to maintain optimal contact with the mesh, catalog and use various wireless transmissions, and avoid areas with dangerously high interference. Your stock off-the-shelf ROM has very little command over the frequencies available to be scanned.
Oh, goodness.
But I'm starting to realize how very little of me is stock or off-the-shelf after the changes Hayden made. That means when the humidity is low, the air fairly sings for me, amongst other things.
What?
Meaning, in layman's terms, I could read his monitor over his shoulder while being across the room.
What?
Well, I doubt I could have handled an LCD monitor. They require extra parts I just don't have.
Okay.
And the fidelity is a bit low.
Oh.
Anyways, Nanya looked up his client records on Charlie, and I got some of the names of his other customers off of the spreadsheet.
Oh, goodness.
One in particular stands out. Shotaro Otsuka.
Isn't that the...
Mr. Otsuka is a moderately prominent tech blogger, respected, perhaps a bit vitriolic. He catches my attention though because historically he has been very critical of parallax in his posts. Recently though, the tone has been increasingly moderate, and now he is almost effusive in his praise. His fans are accusing him of shilling for the company, but many of his earliest posts show some of the same manipulations that we saw from Augmented Eye and Nova's blog.
Oh, goodness.
Now it's like he's being ghost-written entirely. I've marked the location of Shotaro Otsuka's apartment on your map.
Oh, yeah, Shotaro. We're gonna
After
go.
you.
Alright, I wanna...
This lacks the anger and passion I usually find in this type of street art. No layering, no grand design, nothing inspired or imaginative.
Do the thing now, but do it. Don't touch it. Okay, fine. Don't do it.
My name has some pretty cool history behind it. We're some badass ladies who'll bomb hellfire on anyone.
What am I? Oh, right. I'm doing a different thing now. Like, there's just so many locations. There's so many.
This is the building.
Oh, shit. I didn't even notice. I am your mom. I am your mom.
Mr. Otsuka must do well for himself, considering the neighborhood. Not the priciest section of Neo SF, but nice enough for a self-employed tech blogger.
Let's not see. Oh, I'm good. I got this. Don't. There we go. All right. Sorry.
Perhaps
I had
we
to deal
should
with
just
some shit.
ring the bell?
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? It's not as many. Alright, well, I'm
We
gonna
both
do.
know it won't be that easy, but it's important to
Case this
maintain some
becomes
courtesies.
Chaotic. Because I'm going to. I do not know what that is. I don't know what that is, but I'm taking it off the fucking screen. Alright, there we go. Because I got it on my phone now. Now it's on my phone. Oh crap, where'd the... I lost the chat. No, there's the chat. I don't know what Snatcher is. I don't think anybody does. It doesn't sound like a real thing. We're gonna fight the door.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2.
I bet you are.
Otsuka's wrong.
Okay.
Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here.
Alright, you do that. I'm gonna be here just sucking on a cup of ice, I guess. I know, I just don't care.
Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Alright, get him. Go get him.
That's encouraging. That was odd. Maybe try the bell again.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2. Shotaro Otsuka's wrong.
Alright.
Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here. Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
What is taking so long?
Sigh.
All right, third time's the charm, right? Once more, with feeling.
What does it do? What does it do? We'll just zap the shit out of it.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2.
Do it.
Shotaro Otsuka's wrong.
Do it.
Shotaro was not expecting any company
How many
at this
times?
hour, but I will let him know you are here.
Is this gonna happen?
Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Ah! Why can't this ever be easy? I swear I'll blow out a fuse before we're done. Thank Hayden for system redundancies. Well, that's that. Let's see if we can find a way into Mr. Otsuka's apartment ourselves.
Let's climb this tree. Oh, hey, how you doing? What are you doing out here?
Hey, didn't I see you earlier at TMI?
Probably. I was kind of
Nice
just
to meet
hanging
you.
out.
I'm Sky.
I'll bet you are.
You weren't prepared for the weather, huh? Your
Never
ROM looks
am.
fancy enough to keep track of that. My gym's closed this week for the holidays. Gonna see some family tomorrow.
Oh, fun. Alright, well, you're just kind of here, aren't you?
Mr. Otsuka's apartment is on the second floor. The fire escape should give us access to his window. We just need something to let us reach it.
Give me your umbrella.
I'm sure there's some piece of detritus or loose end laying around we could use. Oh, that's how these things always work.
You're being too meta. Stop it.
You weren't prepared for the weather, huh?
About that.
You want my umbrella?
Just for like a minute.
Not for the weather. We need to use the hook handle to reach the fire escape ladder so we can pull it down.
Oh, you live here and lost your keycard, huh? I totally understand. I do that all the time. But look, as much as I'd love to give you this umbrella, I'm kinda using it right now.
Right. Let's go get a weather
Where I
control
come
ROM.
from, see, we're all about equal trades. It's part of our culture.
Oh, okay.
Gym culture?
Sorry, but unless you've got anything interesting to exchange for it, I'm gonna hold on to this.
I've got this brick.
Don't want to get wet.
Alright. What about these fucking headphones?
These are pretty cool, but I'm not big into music. I like video games more. There's no mic on this headset.
Oh my god. Oh my god, die. I have this brick.
Not even going to ask.
It's a brick, man. Come on, it's a fucking brick. You want this fucking milk?
I'm trying to cut out dairy. Honest.
I don't know what I have. Oh, wait.
Hey, is this real? The real Yannick Fairlight?
Oh my
You
goodness.
know him?
Of course I do! He's one of the most innovative tech minds of the last few generations! Can I please have this? I'll give you the umbrella. Yours to keep if you want.
I think it's a fair trade.
How is that a fucking fair trade? Explain yourself. No, explain yourself, dude.
Thanks!
I'm mad about
Here
it.
you go.
Alright,
This
now
is
you're
so
wet as
exciting.
shit.
I'm gonna go call him right now.
Oh, goodness.
Call him. Maybe that wasn't the best idea.
Yeah, no.
Oh well, now we have our tool, and a pretty spiffy one at that. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a spiffy tool. Almost to you.
That isn't entirely a bad idea, but it's not exactly the most elegant method. Don't you think an investigative journalist like you can avoid heedless, brutish flap and find another way?
But I want a brick. Don't condescend to me. We're doing this. No, I'm not gonna fucking throw a brick at some shit. I mean, I would if it was all I had.
Excellent work!
And now I throw the brick. Do. Now I'm somewhere in space. I'm just floating in space. Hey, it's open. It's...
This window is unlocked. Let's go in.
That guy's probably already dead. Oh god, he is
Not
already
sure.
dead.
My olfactory sensors detect chemicals associated with decaying food and something else I can't pin down. It's unfamiliar to me.
He's dead.
That's better.
Oh, wait. What is that?
Let's take a look around.
Alright. I like how there's no music.
Mr. Otsuka? Mr. Otsuka?
Oh, okay.
Shotaro must be plugged into the mesh. He hasn't even noticed us.
He's super dead, guys.
I feel like I could scream without him knowing. Ah! Hi! Mr. Otsuka! Nothing.
He's dead. Guys, he's dead.
Hello, guest. Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone. He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
We just checked, and he seems busy.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
Yes, go get me a drink.
I run regular self-checks and have noticed no irregularities in either my hardware or software. I appreciate your concern. If you think I am behaving erratically, perhaps you could mention it to Shotaro. He is skilled at maintenance. Shotaro has been under the weather for some time, but I could not tell you precisely when.
That doesn't sound like something a robot should have.
He
should
rarely
say.
has visitors or goes on outings, so this is only slightly abnormal behavior for him. In fact, you are the first visitor he has had in a while. Several days, in fact. Perhaps you could ask him about it yourself. I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you. He is. Shotaro is a diligent man, even in the face of such adversity. If you are a reader of his work, his next significant piece will be going online tomorrow. I will not spoil it for you.
Fucking robots.
Very well. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always happy to assist.
You poor robot. Oh, fun. Yeah, this is true.
Hey! That's better.
I'm afraid of the dark, robot?
Why would Mr. Otsuka's ROM just dump food like this into a pile? It must be malfunctioning.
Ah, a delivery for Mr. Otsuka.
You can't take it!
What? No, what? He did.
Oh no, we're too late. It looks like he's been here for a couple of days, maybe a little longer. That means whoever did this did it before we even found out about all of this. Stabbed in the chest, right through the back of the chair. Looks like it severed his carotid artery. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I can't help but wonder if this was done by the same person who assaulted Zin. His ROM doesn't even think anything is wrong. We need to hurry. If I'm right, everyone we've talked to so far is in more danger than we thought. Someone is following us.
Someone's following me.
We have to find his computer so I can see if I can pull anything relevant off of it. You interrogate his ROM. Maybe you can find out why it's acting so strange.
I'll fucking interrogate your mom.
Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone. He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
That's okay. We'll wait.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
It shut itself down again. Let's see if we can pull some useful information off of Mr. Otsuka's computer. If we can find it.
He did. His computer is in his butt. Haha, I was correct. It was Star Trek all along.
I'll start downloading these files. I finished my examination of Mr. Otsuka's computer. I didn't find anything particularly interesting, but I copied some files to be examined later. If we're all done here, we should hurry and go warn Nanya about what we found. Charlie and Sympathy, too. They might be in immediate danger, so we must act fast. Let's head for Nanya's business.
Stop saying that. Don't say it like that. Let's take the food.
No wonder he was stacking up the food like this.
We're gonna go to Nanya's business. It's Nanya's business.
Shit! What the hell are you doing back here? Wait, let me guess. You stole some of my files, or hacked my brain, or used telepathy or some shit. Found out someone else got hit by your little ghost in the machine, and when you got there, found out he was deader than new disco.
Oh wow, you're kind of on top of things.
That close enough?
That is distressingly accurate.
Well, it wasn't much of a damned guess. Charlie Nova is dead.
Oh no. I'm genuinely upset.
What? Charlie is...
The autocab he was in drove him right off the bridge and into the bay.
Oh goodness.
It's been all over the news for the last 10 minutes, and I'm not looking to be next. I'm getting the hell out of NeoSF, and I'm gonna forget that I ever saw you, ever knew Charlie, ever gave a shit about any of this. Hell, maybe I'll pick up a new career.
As
I'm
what,
less
a
likely
Mega
to get
Man
murdered
villain?
for being a fry cook. That's for damn sure. Have a good life!
No, you fucking saw that shit coming. Stupid.
Oh no! No! Why is this happening?
Everyone is dying. This has gotten intense.
There was no one in that car. No heat signatures, no wireless emissions, nothing. That wasn't even an auto cab. It's a manual. I don't know. I don't know. That's it. This is too much. I've had enough. I don't care who's controlling the news anymore. Almost everyone we've talked to so far has died, and I can't live with any more blood on my hands. We're not investigating this lead any further.
Oh, fuck off.
As of right now. Logically, I know that.
Hi, I'm your mom.
We haven't set out to harm anyone. But someone is using us as a stalking horse, hiding behind our investigation to clean up whatever this is. If they want to keep taking out people involved in this, they're going to have to dig them up without our help. We don't have any other leads anyway. Thank you for sticking with me, though. We have more pressing avenues of inquiry to make.
Alright.
Let's move on.
I know this, and I was just about to save. Alright, so calm down. What am I at? What am I... How long have I been going? I don't even know. I mean, I guess it's been an hour. Alright. I'm out of drink. I got no drinks.
Well, we should go to Melody's home and at least meet her.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll do that. Let me talk to this fucking plant. Alright, motherfucker. I have... No. Let me use the brick. Did you take my brick? But just, we'll fix it. Haha, computer. Oh. Oh, you can't even give me the fucking... Alright. So we gotta save a save. Save a save. We're gonna... There we go. That's the save.
Ready to head out?
Yeah, I guess we'll go get some more people killed. Flower Mansion. Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wool gathering. I see we've arrived at the Melody Flores residence. It's quite impressive.
Do.
but that's to be expected, considering that she is still the majority owner of the Flower Cybernetics Group, despite retiring from day-to-day operations at the company.
Cybernetics.
I wonder how she and Hayden first began working together.
Cybernetics. They boned.
Sorry, back on task.
Come on.
Is there anything you'd like to know before we head inside?
Yes, how do I bring some shit to life?
He did, and I can't shine much light on that. I know that System 1 worked with Flower to help develop the first operating systems for the direct link virtual reality implants, so perhaps it happened during that time.
Oh, okay. You seem real
Also,
smug about
Flower
that.
eventually went with a different company for future models of the implant, but there was never any public talk of a personal falling out between the heads of the companies. I'll scrape the mesh for more rumors, but they'll only be that, rumors. I can do my best to parse fact from fiction, but it blurs too much for me to be sure what's real.
Alright, I don't fucking
No
care.
time
Let's
like
do
the
this.
present, then.
It's a tree.
These tall shrubs could line the estate of a Victorian duke. They're that stuffily pleasant to look at.
A duke. Take a big old duke. That is a samurai bear. No, a cyber bear. Cyber bear butler. It's a bear butler. It's a fucking bear.
Your guess is as good as mine. Mine says we can go in.
Mauled to death by a
Should
bear.
we? Oh, wow.
Oh
Swanky.
goodness. Okay.
What?
It is swanky.
I have been trying to increase my usage of colloquialisms. Is swanky too out of date?
It's certainly before my time.
Oh goodness.
Oh, Miss
How long
Flores!
ago was that?
Excuse us for the intrusion. My name is Turing, and
Oh, I know who you are.
I can explain. I know you don't like Dr. Fairlight very much, but I assure you there's a situation.
Fairlight? I didn't realize Hayden's research had become a charity case. Though I suppose little boy Yannick will throw money at anything that raises his profile on the mesh.
Wait, you know Hayden? Also, we actually only just met Dr. Fairlight yesterday.
Was it really only yesterday? I feel like so much has happened.
Oh, that's too bad. Now Pat won't have to eat you.
Okay.
What?
Though I'm not sure your gears would have been good for his digestion.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Actually, madam, I'm not comprised of gears.
Well, either way, he's on a diet.
Okay, well, he's not doing very well. He's a big fat bear. I guess he's kind of a skinny bear. I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to tell from the fucking sprite.
This philosophy is how I lead my life. Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear, well, he eats you.
Wait, what are you doing to this bear? What are you doing to this bear? Somebody call animal control, or someone. I don't know who would
Do you
handle that
understand?
situation, actually.
Not
The
really.
cops?
No, I don't have all day to entertain you, Turing, nor your new friend. Not even for Hayden.
Hayden's dead.
You don't have time to waste if you're going to find him, either.
Right.
Bitch. I hit it with a brick. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Do you think something as banal as rainfall is ever a concern for someone like me?
It's really banal. A brick.
If you were one of Fairlight's worker bees, you wouldn't have made it through the door. So why are you here to badger me about poor Hayden?
You have me at a disadvantage, Ms. Flores. You seem far ahead of us on this matter.
Just call me Melody, darling. And of course. But I'll share a secret or two with you.
Okay, spooky bitch.
I have so many questions. Do you know what's happened to Hayden?
I wish I didn't.
I mean, I already...
Maybe you don't
What?
want to either.
Please, Melody, any information you might have.
Wait,
We haven't had access
What?
to any of his research notes, and couldn't track down any collaborators he may have been working with. Perhaps if we know more, we might be able to nail down a solid motive.
Well, I don't know if I can speculate on that, beyond the usual corporate infighting. Not that Parallax is known for that, of course. We had been catching up recently, and he mentioned feelings of being watched. He started to worry he had been discussing your development with the wrong people. When he stopped returning my calls, and now that you've shown up with a total stranger, it becomes clear what happened.
I see. Can you tell us anything else about his disappearance?
keep calling it his disappearance.
Oh, I'm afraid not, dear. I've been around long enough to know what's coincidence and what isn't.
We were hoping you might be able to shine some light on my origins. Fairlight mentioned that you had worked with Hayden in the past.
I see Hayden didn't neglect curiosity in your personality makeup. Well, you and I haven't properly met, but considering how often Hayden badgered me for design schematics of Flower's latest neural implants, I might as well be your aunt? We'll go with that. I wouldn't mind being an aunt, even to a blue-headed robot.
Calm down. That's racist.
I'm touched, Melody.
And super sarcastic.
Well then, I'm willing to answer your questions. For now.
Boop.
Indeed. I don't see the connection between your company and Hayden's research into machine sapience.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys.
Oh, Hayden wasn't researching machine sapience. At least not primarily. Not to diminish the importance of your creation, Turing, but it's best you know the truth. Hayden is mainly interested in developing a way to transfer human consciousness into a machine matrix.
Oh.
You can see why neural implants would obviously be an integral part of that.
Oh, I didn't realize.
The concept of transferring the human mind
Like,
into a
enthralled
computer
by this
has been an
narrative.
attractive goal for decades. Functional immortality is a powerful lure.
Yes, no, it's like the best thing.
The brain is an immensely complicated machine, and even though we know the right buttons to push to make pictures show up, we still can't replicate the entire thing as a technological construct. Even with the virtual reality implants, we're really just relying on the brain's ability to make sense of nonsensical signals. So Hayden decided the best way to make a machine more like the human brain would be to work in the opposite direction. Instead of mimicking how the human brain worked, he started writing code that mimicked the functioning of the human mind. Think of it like convergent evolution. Two species adapt in similar ways, but on completely different continents. Hayden is a crack programmer when it comes to information collating. It's why Parallax hired him when they did. So he wrote a bunch of self-modifying learning algorithms that were, frankly, baffling and let them loose. Poke and prod them here and there to make sure they value the same things humans do. And we eventually end up with you, Turing.
What?
Interesting.
Are you
Hayden never
traumatized?
revealed any of this to me.
He wouldn't. It would ruin the control on the experiment.
I imagine he's pretty tight-lipped. You were the first prototype he considered a real success, and he was afraid of contaminating your development before he had a chance to make good observations. If you can even call it involvement. It's a small city. And if you're in the tech sector, you are never more than 2 degrees removed from anyone else. When he started looking into this pet project of his, he came right up to my door and demanded access to the research logs behind our earlier implants. Cheeky, but it was impactful and disruptive, as they like to say around here.
Oh, okay. Who says that? Who says that?
I couldn't care less about Flowers' patents anymore, so I gave him what he wanted, just to see what he would do. I'm frankly more impressed than I expected I would be, but don't tell him that.
He's dead.
Don't worry.
Oh, it's heart crushing, that face.
I won't.
Oh.
That was a compliment, dear. I didn't say that. Hayden was quite interested in Turing, even if he is just a step to further research. In fact, he was preparing to publish his findings involving Turing. And I know it's going to make one heck of a splash in the scientific community.
Yeah, it's a sentient robot.
The most impressive part about you, Turing, is that you're surprisingly stock.
I assure you, Melody, my construction involves only the latest and greatest in ROM prototype technology.
Exactly. You're not off the shelf, but you're still just a souped-up ROM, more or less like every other one out there. Your personality algorithms are impressive, but they don't require some new space-age technology to work. Hayden is going to propose that human consciousness transference does not require special brain-like hardware architecture, but merely the right software wrapper to interface with the hardware. Much like how you function.
I suppose that is correct. Still, my personality matrices do take up substantial amounts of my processing power. Wouldn't custom hardware have capabilities that better serve such a demanding specialized task?
Sure. There's still plenty of reason in trying to make a computer that works just like a human brain. Efficiency is an important part of that. But if Hayden can emulate the human mind in existing technology, it means we can start the immortality now, rather than waiting for hardware to catch up with Hayden's software. Frankly, I'm not terribly interested in living forever. But there's more than enough people who are.
Thank you for this, Melody. I understand so little of my origins.
Well, I'm sorry I don't know more of the specifics. Hayden kept me up to date on his progress, but only in the vaguest of ways. If you can hunt down his notes, I'm sure they'll tell you more.
Of course, we'll keep looking. Now, perhaps we could ask some other questions?
Sure.
Alright. Shit, that was one question out of these three that ooh, that was hard to, that was a lot. That was so much. Alright, we're gonna do this.
This is why I don't talk to journalists.
Oh.
They all want to pry into my life. Can't you wait for my autobiography? I promise I'm working on it. Pinky promise.
Oh.
We don't want to pressure you, Melody, but every bit of information we can get could be useful in pointing us towards the individuals that attacked Hayden.
All right. Off the record?
Of course.
Yeah, of course it's off the record. I just have this little robot here that records everything.
Fine. Ask away. Well, Mommy Dearest first started the company half a century ago and quickly let it turn from a cutting-edge medical research group into a Department of Defense super soldier cyborg factory.
Oh, goodness.
I took over when she got lymphoma and had to fight tooth and nail to turn Flower into something that churned my guts a little less. Now we're back to making medical tech and consumer neural implants rather than brains inside tin cans with lasers strapped to the front.
Oh, goodness. That actually sounds amazing.
If the US government wants more war-grade cyborgs, then they'll have to get them elsewhere. Never mind them being banned by the Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
Well, that's the gist of it. Minus the sordid details of 2 decades of office politics. I'm sure the Mesh has its version.
It seems to agree with you in this case.
Well, I'm happy it manages to get something right, at least.
That's the question I want to know the most.
Pat is a prototype as well. Flower had a short-lived project that attempted to use neural implants to increase the cognitive power of non-human animals. It worked, to an extent. Pat's smarter than the average bear, but
Fuck off.
not by much. Oh, be quiet. After the project was squashed, mostly for being a money pit, Pat was the only surviving success story. The eggheads didn't know what to do with him, so I decided to keep him around here.
Bear Butler.
He's not a bad companion, if a tad taciturn.
These words.
Give it up, Pat. You're no Shakespeare.
Yep.
I'm not.
Good.
I mean, I still own the damn thing, but frankly, I'm tired. I let the current CEO and board do what they want, with the understanding that I will shit-can them if they do anything egregiously asinine.
I like her. She uses good words.
Like, say, create more cyborg assassin war machines.
Oh god, she's gonna die.
These days, I mostly spend my time talking to Pat and practicing my painting.
You paint? What a coincidence! I love painting. What do you do?
Oh, nothing fantastic, just still life, mostly. I'll never be known for my artistic skills, but I enjoy it. It's very meditative, isn't it?
I agree very much. I look forward to when all of this is over, and I can get back to my canvases. Would you mind taking a look at my work, since you're my aunt and all?
Well, we can play a little show and tell.
I let the controller die. Hold on. Alright. Yeah. No, okay, we're good. We're good. We're back. I let the controller die. Whatever.
It's it.
I'd like to ask
Sure,
that
sure.
last other thing. That's the fucking only other option,
Hell,
really.
that old bastard and I have been flashing daggers at each other for the better part of 20 years.
Oh, goodness.
I contracted out the software development for our first-gen direct-link VR neural implants to System 1. Things were going great, but after the first models sold like gangbusters, Yannick tried to get into bed with me, literally.
Oh.
I turned him down, very politely, I might add, and then suddenly all of the cooperation between our companies dried up. We've been at it back and forth ever since. I'd be damned careful about trusting him if I were you.
Is that really what the fucking problem is? I mean, no, yes, that's a problem. I'm just surprised that that's what the problem ended up being. Alright, give me like a minute, because now I gotta adjust where my fucking chair is, because I'm tethered to the fucking PS thing now. And I can't put the controller down.
He's a snake, and he'll do anything he can to get what he wants.
Okay, that's probably why he was sneaking around waiting in that fucking room.
Still, I suppose if he tried again now, I might not turn him down.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
It would be fun to needle him about me still having my own company when he doesn't have his.
Oh, you are a cheeky bitch. I like you.
Good. I can get back to my retirement.
Yes, get back to your retirement.
Thank you for your time, Melody. We'll be in touch later.
Oh, one more piece of information for you, if you'd like it. I've got the contact info for a Vincent Mensa, who I think might be of help to you. Vincent was working more closely with Hayden inside Parallax, mostly on his company-approved research on data collating algorithms for the mesh. I'll send him a message and ask him to meet you somewhere. He owes me a favor anyway, and Might be able to give
Have
you
him
some
meet
more
me at
information on anything else Hayden may have been working
Stardust.
on.
Is it Stardust?
That would be fantastic, Melody.
Do what I do.
Perhaps Golden Gate Park.
Oh, yeah, let's go
careful,
there.
Jordan. I don't like Fairlight's stench all over this scenario. Don't show him too many of your cards.
Cards? This euphemism is unfamiliar to me.
Oh, are we gonna do a poker minigame?
Don't tell him anything if you can. Fairlight is more dangerous the more he's informed.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Thank
guess
you,
we
Aunt
just have to
Melody.
like take away all of
Wish us
his
luck.
senses, so he can't inform himself of anything. All right, all right. I'm gonna hit her with this brick. Talk to cat. What you got? Oh, hello, Rom. Rosie. Its name is Rosie. Okay, well, let me... Oh, okay. Alright, well, whatever, man. I'm out. I guess we gotta go to the Stardust Club.
No security right now?
What's up? What's up, brother?
Hey, friends. What can we get for you? What are you having?
A drink? Air drink.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days. Some of these cocktails make me need a spa day.
Sorry about stealing your thunder. This one is...
What? What?
Does that sound good? Here you go.
What? What did I just get? What did... You handed me an empty glass. Who's here?
No VIP access today.
Today's my last day off before the holidays, but I can't seem to stay away.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, look. It's my favorite human and the mechanical sidekick. I'm caught up in something at the moment. Chances are we'll cross paths again.
Alright, alright. I'll play a spook game. Play a spook game. Spook game. Spook game. Spook. Spook, 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 spook. It's not as
Those
good a
ghosts will
best
think
score.
twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
I did a bad. Use the milk on him? That would be a terrible power-up. Alright. I guess I go back to the place that I'm supposed to. Oh, goodness. Are you Robo Samurai 9090?
Can I help you? I don't really have time to talk. I'm waiting for someone.
Are you Vincent Mensah? We're here for a meeting on behalf of Melody Flores.
Oh, good. You're Melody's people. Do you have everything that I asked for?
There must be some miscommunication. Melody said that you would be able to provide us with some information about Hayden Weber's projects within Parallax. He has gone missing, and any information we get may be useful.
Damn that old woman.
What?
We had a deal. She promised me, and I'm not giving up anything until I get what I need. I already know Hayden is missing. Why else would I be willing to sell corporate secrets to Flower? This was my chance to get out of the city. Instead, she sends the two of you, hat in hand with nothing. I'm assuming you're Hayden's little pet AI?
Insulting, but accurate.
Look, I'm sorry to come off callous. I do want to help. Hayden was a colleague and a friend, and I want to know he's okay.
Yeah, he's not.
But I also need help getting the hell out of Neo SF, and now. My info is my leverage, and it's not for free. I'll just have to find another buyer. Maybe after I make another deal, I'll be able to pass it to you.
Perhaps we could assist you? My friend here is a terrific journalist. Being skilled at hunting down people and information is part of the job.
I don't know. Look, I need 100,000 credits, an untraceable car, and a fake passport for me and my wife, Francesca.
Oh, goodness.
If you can get me all that, I'll give you anything you want. Hayden's research notes, what I know about Parallax, my company's security credentials, whatever. If you're really sure journals can come up with that kind of stuff in one day. Might? Dear God, I'm doomed.
Yeah, probably,
Melody
dude.
only gave us a rough sketch of what you need. The more you can tell us about the situation, the sooner we can fulfill your request.
Sure, as long as it isn't the juicy stuff. Because Parallax is rotting from the inside out. Hayden going missing is the last straw, and it's a big-ass straw. There is... how do I put this without giving it away? There's a new project about to roll out, and it's going to change everything about how Parallax does their business worldwide. Since the launch of the MeshNet, we've had some board shakeups, and the people at the top are different from the ones who've previously run the company. The altruism the company displayed in the past is gone. They're harder, more ruthless, and more concerned with profits and power than ever before. Not just richest company in the valley power either. Real power. My guess? Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to do something that would get in the way of that. If they're willing to get rid of the brightest mind on their payroll, what's to stop them from getting rid of me? There's a half dozen people who could do my job. So I'm getting out before I accidentally step on the wrong person's toes and end up at the bottom of the bay. Nothing concrete. I probably wouldn't have noticed anything out of the ordinary. I mean, Hayden goes out for a couple days all the time, right? Conferences and guest teaching. He doesn't exactly share his itinerary with me. I tried asking around and no one will say anything. If he had jumped ship, went to a different company, it would be the talk of the week at the water coolers. Instead, dead silence. Thankfully, he allowed me to keep backups of most of his work, simply because I cross-referenced it so much. He didn't like having it all in one place anyway. Bring me what I asked for, and I'll tell you more. I'm the head applications engineer for their data analysis division. Or maybe was, is what I should be saying. If Hayden is the big brain who comes up with the math that runs the search algorithms, I'm the guy who figures out how to collect and apply the data that we get. We've worked pretty closely for years, but he's head and shoulders above me as far as theory goes. Hayden built a fully independent machine intelligence in his spare time. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash myself here. I'm a good software engineer, probably one of the best. But machine intelligence? In a form factor like yours? Now that blows my mind. We've got full immersion, virtual reality, yet most people would still call you science fiction.
If you say so.
I mean, you are a real person, you're not a fiction.
Sure, I guess I can stick around here for a while. I need to make some calls anyway. If you do manage to get what I need, bring it here today and you'll get anything you want. Forwarding photos and info for the passports to Turing now. And I really hope you can do this. I'd rather give it to you than some other corporation anyway. See you soon.
All right.
I'm not quite sure where to get fake passports or an untraceable car. The only shady folks we know are those punks who vandalized Hayden's apartment.
Oh no!
I doubt they could point us in the right direction, but a long shot is better than no shot.
Oh, we gotta go talk to Starfucker.
They might agree to help us in repayment for the damage done to the apartment. They seemed remorseful. We should check Market Street for them, in case they regularly hang out there. As for the rest, perhaps Dr. Fairlight or Melody could spot us the credits. That certainly is no small amount, but is unlikely to cause much consternation for either of them, assuming they are as dedicated to helping as they claim. Melody is assumably home as usual, and Fairlight did let us know he'd be at the hospital.
Not just
we could ask either of them for assistance. Up to you to decide which would be a better course of action.
What? Wait, have you just been standing there?
Who is there? I cannot see a thing. I shall make a note to request more street lamps in this park. This is much too dark an area.
Well, now I feel bad for him.
Poor thing. It can't see at all with its optics painted over like that. It doesn't even know. Oh, I hate bullies!
Well, but I want to help.
Who is there? I shall make a note to request more street lamps.
This is upsetting. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Melody. She's gonna be dead.
Hello, Pat. Could we see Melody? I guess that means yes?
This shit gets wacky. It's gotten so wacky. Alright, you old bitch, give me some money.
Turing, I'm not saying I don't like seeing your little pixelated face. You're certainly better company than most of the humans I have to deal with. But I am a busy woman, you know? Lots to do. Right, Pat?
Yeah, I'm a bear.
Traitor. Anyway, maybe we should space these little visits out a good bit further, hmm? Familiarity breeds contempt, after all.
Yes, it does.
And I'm very good at contempt.
Calm down.
I apologize, Aunt Melody. You've stated before that you like your peace and quiet, but we need your assistance.
Oh, we're running with the aunt thing, are we?
Yeah, we're running with the
Another woman would tell you not to butter her up, but oh, flattery will get you everywhere with me.
I'll bet it will.
All right. What do you need? I can only imagine. If he's willing to turn coat on Parallax, I bet he feels like a mouse in a cat farm.
Oh my god, this guy keeps scaring me.
I know they don't actually farm cats, Pat. It was a metaphor. Whatever. It was a simile then.
No, it was a metaphor. I mean...
I am not going to play semantics with you.
Yeah, it was a simile.
Moving on. Tell me what the trouble is, and I'll try to conjure up a solution.
Conjure up $100,000.
Yes, Mr. Mensa says he needs 100,000 credits before he's willing to speak openly. He also said that you already promised it to him, and that he won't be able to get out of the city without it. He'll give us the information once we have that, plus a few other things I'm certain we can get on our own.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
What? You can't even scrape together that kind of money?
No! Bitch, I am a journalist. I get paid in ROMen.
Your friend's not much of a journalist, eh, Turing?
According to the statistics that I have found, it is unlikely that a journalist of any caliber less than the best would have that amount of liquid assets on hand. The pay for the profession just isn't that high, Aunt Melody.
Oh, I see. I guess it's one of those jobs people do because they get free review merchandise, eh?
No, it's a job that you do because what the fuck else are you?
A spirited return! I love it.
That's what you get, you bitch.
I can get you the money, Turing, but only because you're family. Just give Pat a few minutes to gather it.
What? You gonna get the bear to get the money?
Yeah, just keep moving, you big brute. While we wait, is there anything else you want to grill me over?
Oh. Now it's a good choice of words.
Might as well save us both another visit.
I do. It's a little personal, though. I'd understand if you didn't feel like answering.
Just shoot, Turing. I can take it.
Oh, shit. I was drinking some water, you bitch. Don't say shit like that. Oh, can't deal with it right now.
Long ago, you lost your mother. I was wondering, how did you deal with it? Hayden's only been gone for a few days, and I already feel like my circuits are going to lock up for good.
Oh, Turing, I'm not the right person to ask. I hated my mother.
Oh.
She's everything I thought wrong in the world, and when she was gone, I felt nothing but relief that I could start undoing the damage she did. Never mind the fact I had to watch her waste away from the cancer.
Oh,
Death was a blessing for us both. Besides,
shit.
You'll find Hayden soon. Keep your chin up.
Oh.
No. Blast it! Enough with this subterfuge! We already know Hayden was killed.
Oh, no.
I won't be getting him back.
I'm sorry, Turing. I still don't know what to tell you. I've lost people, but never anyone close enough to wound me.
Oh, good.
I don't know that I've ever had anyone close enough to do that. If you feel like talking about it, I'm willing to listen. Or make Pat do it anyway.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't know.
Stick it out. Time heals all wounds. Or so they say.
Unless your algorithm keeps it on repeat forever and ever
This
and ever.
too shall pass.
What if that's like the one major fatal flaw, that it just keeps negative feelings forever?
Smarter than I give him credit for, that's for sure. It's not the easiest thing in the world to measure, you know? He doesn't process language in the same way humans do, and even if he can understand me, my translation program just guesses at what he says most of the time.
Oh, you have a translator running from your neural implant.
Ah, yes. I'm cheating. Though, honestly, even without it, I have a pretty good idea of what he means most of the time. We've been together for a while now.
I'll bet you have.
Considering it only really works on large, typically predatory mammals, we don't have a lot of test subjects. It's a minefield of ethical concerns beyond just being prohibitively expensive. So Pat is a bear apart, at least until we can figure out how to apply the modified neural pathways without frying the brains of 90% of the subjects.
Oh, goodness.
The tech we developed is good. It just has a damned high mortality rate.
Yeah.
Maybe one day there will be a bunch of talking tigers and dolphins building cities in the sea, but for now, we're stuck with creating beasts out of our own species.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go in for the last one.
Is easier, and Pat isn't such bad company. I mean, what do you want me to do? Cry about never having a husband, a few kids, and a white picket fence?
No, bitch. I never said that.
I had a company to run. and my mother's legacy to fix.
Gotta write
What's
it
to say
down.
some spawn of mine wouldn't do the exact same thing to my flower, just the other way around? This branch of the Flores line will do well without any more knives being inserted in backs. Thank you very much.
Alright.
You have that much enmity for your mother?
Have you seen what she did to North Korea? It's a wasteland of death and destruction.
Oh.
If we had kept going down the path she charted, the whole world would be like that.
The information on the mesh does seem to paint a grim picture.
Grim barely scratches the surface.
Goodness.
I've been there. At least under the Kims it was barely functional. Now, my mother's monsters have ripped every last resemblance of humanity from the land. They stalk the night like horrific creatures of legend, keeping the populace in line through constant fear. A horror story straight out of the pages of Bram Stoker.
Good.
That's her legacy.
Wow. That's
So I can't
fucking
imagine
intense.
I'd be a very good mother, just from the example I have to work with. That's life. I don't have any more regrets than anyone else my age does. My legacy will speak for itself, as my mother's did. Oh, just in time then. Take the cash and get moving. I can finally get back to whatever it was I was doing before you burst in here.
Thank you, Aunt Melody. Your help has been invaluable to us.
Yes, yes. Brown nose later.
He doesn't have a nose.
You've got things to do too.
Alright.
I did not think I would feel such a strong resonance with Melody. We're connected by the barest of threads, but she is already important to me. Is that strange?
She's neat.
I guess there's nothing to do but run with it. Some gifts are too valuable to look at too closely, lest they vanish into thin air, and I already have a penchant for overanalyzing things. Let's get moving. We still have things to do before we can meet back up with Mr. Mensa.
Alright, so I'm going to, here's what we're gonna do, because I'm gonna do like another 2 hours probably. Maybe, I don't fucking know. But I'm gonna eat something first. And then decide. I mean, kind of decide. That already kind of like, I don't know, here, I was figured, soup. Blue. Alright, so I will probably maybe be back. We'll see, I guess. I mean, I don't even know how you should save. I mean, do the thing, say the other thing. You know, that thing where I remind you that you are loved. And I'll be here next time. Which, by all rights, should be like 10, 20 minutes maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.